Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's the middle of January, almost the end of it, so it's kind of a belated Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Took a little bit of a hiatus. I apologize for the lack of uploads in the past, I don't know, what, 4, 5, about 7 weeks now. Late December, early January, I was pretty much with friends and family, working on the house, and then also my business. I'm a wedding videographer, so I'm trying to eat through some of my editing wedding videos from late last year. Still got some work to do on that front, so the video upload is going to be a little sporadic going for the next couple weeks, but we will kind of return to the normal one video upload very soon as possible, in fact, because I enjoy doing this. In fact, I've got quite a few videos that have already been filmed from last year that are just kind of waiting to be edited, but nevertheless, I wanted to put a video together, just kind of going over what the plan is for 2024. I'm not really one for New Year's resolutions or anything like that, but I do think it's important to have goals if you want to be, if you want to progress at something. So there's some things that I want to change and some things that we're going to be continuing on in 2020 from 2023. And I wanted to kind of bring you along for the ride, kind of give you an update a little bit on what to expect going forward, at least for the next year. Before we get into that specific information, I wanted to point you into the direction of a collaboration I did while I was on holiday with a friend from up north, Fomando. He's got a YouTube channel. You should definitely check it out. But we did a little bit of a collaboration on an additional part for the Moto Blitz. He downloaded and printed the original kit that I had made for the Moto Blitz, well, some of it at least, and he reached out to me asking about a battery door, and specifically one that had a window for a voltmeter, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not, it's not going to be that big of a deal as far as time consuming goes, and I was like, yeah, sure, this will be fun. So we, got some measurements. I figured, he sent me, the battery that he's using as well as the voltmeter and things like that, so I can properly create it. Yeah, it turned out really well. We actually created a couple different variations depending on what you're using. So if you just need the expandable door for, let's say, a LiPo battery and a LiPo alarm, we did that. So there's a solid version, and then there's one that has the window version. We also had one created the same for each of those for the stock screw, and then if you have like a thumb screw, aftermarket that is. So that's all available. I upload them up to my Thingiverse page. I'll leave a link in the description, but he did a really good video and I greatly appreciate it. I had a lot of fun collaborating with him, and definitely check out his channel. He did a video on like the actual process of building this Moto Blitz and firing demo and all that good stuff. So definitely check it out. It's a well put together video, and give him a subscribe. He's a great guy, and I look forward to doing some more collaboration in 2024. And he's I think he's going to be sending me some stuff, and I'm kind of excited. So we'll definitely be working together in the future. It was really a really positive experience. So, and that kind of leads me into today's video with the collaborations. I started one collaboration with Father Son Foam, Chris from Father Son Foam. He's here local in Ohio. So we started working together, prepping for a video series that we're planning on doing together. We just kind of got all the prep work done at the tail end of 2023, and then like the holidays hit, and it's just kind of like, okay, we really can't plan anything. We've traveling and sickness and this household and all sorts of stuff. But I think once we get the ball rolling here in end of January, early February, we can start actually filming. But we're going to be doing a series of videos on competitive Nerf and building a team, how to practice, where to practice, what it takes to get into that section of the hobby. It's going to be a lot of fun because it's something that I'm not familiar with that he has an expertise on. So I'm interested in learning about it and building a team and all this, and bringing you guys along for that ride. So if you have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments below. I think I did a community post a few months back when we started talking about the process. So definitely looking forward to that, and that's something that you guys will can be be brought in on, if you have questions, or something you want to answer, or something, not even if you have a question, maybe you as a competitive nerfer have something like, hey, this is something you guys should definitely talk about. Stuff like that is greatly appreciated. So definitely look forward to that here in early 2024. And that kind of brings me into my next next section. I want to do more collaborations. The one with Fomando and with Chris they've gone so well that I'm really interested in continuing that trend. So if you're a YouTube content creator, if you are a 3D designer, whether that's for modifications, blasters, whatever the case may be, and you want to collaborate on something, a video or whatever, or a build or something, definitely reach out. You can reach out here on YouTube in the comments. You can email me. That's the tried and true way. It's backyardfoamohio@gmail.com, or you can reach out on Backyard Foam on Instagram. Either way, whatever you want to do, reach out. We'll get the ball rolling and see what we can create together. I'm really looking forward to what I'm doing with those two, and I'd like to bring more people, whether you're a larger creator or a smaller creator than myself, let's do something. Let's work together on something. The first thing I really wanted to get into is, for the channel, I want to go to more events. And this is right now I've gone, I think last year I went to 4 events, 4 cane events, and then the 2 personal family events that we ran up in Tiffin. So not too bad. I got some good footage from there, but that's really kind of what I want to bring you guys in on, is more gameplay videos. I want to go to more events around Ohio and the surrounding area. So if you've got a local Nerf club and you want to leave the Facebook link, or how to find you guys, I'm looking to do a little bit more traveling this year. And I want to do more gameplay videos from those traveling, from that travel. And my goal is to do at least 1 gameplay video per visit. So hopefully more, but obviously, doing 1 per visit would be the best option. And then also kind of do like a spotlight video for the different events I go to. I think that would be a lot of fun, is to just kind of showcase what they're about, kind of maybe do an interview or 2, or really just kind of show you the lay of the land when it comes to those different types of events. Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Trying to get a group of people to go to Maryland Mayhem this April. I know we're probably too late for the competitive side, and that's on Friday, so we would be coming up Friday evening, and Saturday, Sunday is kind of when we're looking to play in the HVZ in the 11th hour thing, where it's like more casual play. But I'm looking forward to that. I really want to get a group to go with that. Take my son, my brother, my wife would like to go, and see what that's all about. As far as some of the content that's not changing, unboxings are going to stay the same, reviews are going to stay the same. That's kind of the tried and true. I thought about and really kind of outlined how to reduce my length of video for the reviews. I couldn't, rather than, taking out, my personal opinion and my findings and things like that, I really didn't find a good way to reduce my review times down without feeling like I'm doing the blaster or the review a disservice. So I'm going to continue that, continue in the same fashion for 2023. This year, I'm still going to bookmark everything, or I'm sorry, not bookmark. I'm still going to timestamp everything. So if you want to jump to a specific portion of that actual video, you can. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Some people, want to see the firing demo. Some people just want the results. Some people want to, the features and things like that. And that's okay. I'm here to produce that type of content, and I like going through the entire thing from start to finish in one video. So we're going to keep those the same. The one thing that is going to change is for the upgraded videos. Those are going to change slightly. If you look back at our upgraded video for the Unicorn, I did things a little bit different. I explained the parts first from start to finish, and then I went from start to finish the actual upgrade process. And that really made the editing process a lot easier. I think it made it a little bit easier to follow on screen. I got one comment saying that they enjoyed that better. So I think we're going to continue that with 2024, is just literally go over the parts list and where they came from, how much they were, and maybe what they do, and then jump into the actual review, the actual like upgrade mod, tabletop view. So that's the one thing that's going to change. The new videos that are going to come out, I've got two different series that I'm working on. They're at two different stages right now. One is in the middle of being edited. The other one's more in the kind of infancy, pre-production level. So the one that's being edited, I don't want to give too much away because it's still, like I said, still being edited. That one's more, it's kind of a spin-off of a traditionally light type of video. So it's not carbon copy of what other people are producing, but it's not exactly a new idea. Just kind of like a pivot, if you will. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think it can be really cool. It's you guys interact with it a little bit and can kind of shape the way it goes in future episodes. But I've got two already recorded. And like I said, just kind of churning those out is going to be a lot of fun. So the second one is more of a community driven video. And like I said, I'm still kind of getting like my shot list and like kind of my outline put together. And I might give you guys like a behind the scenes of how I plan some of these out, because I've got a lot of notes and like camera angles and what goes where and things like that. And this one I'm really looking forward to it, just because it involves you guys a lot more in the video. So look forward to that. Those will be coming out later on, probably in the beginning of February. Don't want to promise anything in like the next week or two. So look for that stuff in February. Returning video series that I kind of abandoned last year was the building a loadout, or build a loadout series. We only did what was a loadout, so that was the initial one. I'd like to go a little bit further, maybe 2 or 3 videos this year, kind of outlining building a loadout and kind of the thought process behind that, what different types of loadouts you could build, all that good stuff. And then creating arena. I wrote down building an arena. I don't think that's what I called it. But the first video was DIY cover, or barriers or whatever, and the video was 46 minutes long, and I apologize for that. I was going back and looking at some of the videos. I was like, holy cow, that's almost an hour of me just building a wall. But I want to do more with that, map layout, game design, game theory, stuff like that. There's just a lot of information there and a lot of things to talk about and kind of, put out there. And throwing my 2 cents out, throwing my hat in the ring, and actually showing, how do we design our maps, how do we run our events and things like that to, for people that are just starting out, don't know where to go or what to do. And the other series, or the other kind of video that I'd like to create is the Versus series. This one might be a little more opportunistic in the sense that the first one was like that. So the first Versus video that we did was the unicorn versus the seagull, like CQB King or whatever. And that was a very kind of hot topic because they're very much people on both sides, very controversial. Like there are the unicorn lovers and there are the seagull lovers, and it doesn't seem like they get along very well. But nevertheless, I really kind of want to do a couple more of those. Something like I might have missed the boat on this one, but the Strife X and the Omnia Pro, those two would be another kind of candidate. I don't think I'll end up doing those two just because I kind of missed the boat on the Omnia Pro at this point, and I really don't think we'll be getting that one in just because of personal preference, rather. But there's a lot of leaks about upcoming Nerf and X-Shot and Dart Zone blasters that have a callback to previous versions, and I think those would be good to kind of see the then and now, or if they relate to a current top performing blaster, is this going to be a good budget version from Nerf? we'll see how it goes. And it also looks like the Pro Series is going to be continuing on past the Strife X. So for all those people that are like, oh yeah, the Strife X is going to be the only Pro line blaster, sorry, Charlie, it doesn't seem to be the case. Turns out that that dog does hunt. So anyway, those are kind of the videos I'm looking forward to making, and kind of the way, you know, the way the channel's moving. And you know, speaking of that, I think it was just before Christmas we hit the 500 mark. So from the bottom of my heart, I really want to say thank you. That's awesome. Like, this is the largest the channel's gotten that I've worked on or been a part of, and it's really cool. And not necessarily like the subscriber count, but more or less the community, the people in the comments. Like, that's what really kind of like gets my, you know, gets my brain going. Is like, oh, that's really cool. Like, that's where I get my hit of dopamine, is with the comments. It's a really good community. Everyone's very like understanding. Everyone's very like, let's put it this way: the criticism that is there is constructive. It's a good quality. You don't have people saying, "Oh, this video sucks," or "This blaster sucks." It's a really kind of I can't think of the word, but it's respectable, and that's what I like. You look through, and that might just be, you know, the size of the channel. I still haven't quite hit that threshold where the assholes haven't really kind of come out to play. So I imagine that's coming. And at this point, we're almost to 550. I think we're just a few short. So we will be doing a 500 giveaway or something to commemorate that milestone. Haven't quite figured that out yet. We've got a couple ideas. We'll do it'll probably be another like subscriber comment, and then make sure you leave your Instagram, you know, thing or whatever. Maybe we'll do a live stream. I just signed up for Twitch. So maybe we'll do a live stream or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So anyway, I really do appreciate you guys subscribing, leaving comments, you know, being understanding that, you know, we took a little bit of a hiatus. Unfortunately, my dual wielding Diana fund just went into a new motor for my furnace. So it's going to be a little bit longer before I can get my hands on one of those. So yeah. But look forward to reviewing that and comparing that to like the full Nightingale. That's something we could do a versus of. See? Always thinking. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, here's a couple of videos. And don't forget also to subscribe and look at, check out Phil Mando's page and check out that video he made of the Moto Blitz. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.